How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Colorado Custom Leather and Blades, the Ed Show. Basically, this is just an update to let you guys know, yes, I am still here. I keep on doing these videos over and over, but I am still here. A lot of things have changed in life. Like you can see, I am no longer in a trailer. My wife and I have moved back home to Colorado. She's done contracting. We've been here almost about 6 months now, and we have bought a home with some property, and no longer, I said, in a trailer traveling around like we did for almost 2 years. That was an adventure in itself, but man, I mean, little over a year and a half, but still learned a lot. Learned a lot about life. Learned a lot about communication in marriage. Learned a lot of things, but grateful we are now home, as you guys kind of saw a little bit of the property at the beginning of the video. So, with that being said, I have kind of a list I'm following here to do this video to be a little bit more efficient. So, a little bit of the update again. I'm home. I'm back home in Colorado. I am setting up to do some pretty big things here in the future. I'm looking forward to that. And basically what I wanted to talk about is my time of our last contract in North Dakota, where God was just so gracious to open the doors to meet my mentor. I mean, I've been doing knives for at that point in time, going on 8 years. It was last September, and almost a year now. And I just felt really hard pressed to find a local blacksmith or bladesmith in the area. And Cody, who's a Forge of Fire winner, was the first one on the list. And it just opened the doors to where I got to mentor under him for 6 months. And for that man's time of doing smithing and knife work, and the small amount of time, I should say, his skills are far beyond a lot of people out there that's been doing this for years, myself included. I mean, he had a good mentor who was also another Forge of Fire winner. However, his artistic mind is just really what drives him forward to try new things, and that's really what inspired me to think outside the box. Don't just think, oh, I have to do everything so brute to forge finish, and you can make clean knives and still have them functional. And it really pushed my comfort level. And I want to show you some of my work here, and majority of this is all here for sale. But I'm not trying to sell this stuff. I just want to show you where I was and kind of where I'm going here. Let me actually show you a before, kind of some work, and the stuff I'm doing now. So just to take a trip down memory lane, one of my big projects that I was doing at the start of contract with my wife was the WLD. And actually, I believe this is my wife's right here. Ooh, she didn't oil this. But anyways, you can kind of see where that is. And I still like that brute to forge finish, but I can do it better now. And it's about, really just trying to hone the basics. I've said that for a long time, but really putting that into practice. But so that's my work I was doing, and that was all forged. And just for fun, I'll just show you some of my recent forged stuff. This is both of these were almost 100% forged to finish. There was not much grinding done to these, so these are all forged. This is not stock removable. But so my skills there have improved. Learning just a little bit more about how metal moves. Doing my first Damascus knife here, I started in Wisconsin before we went to North Dakota, versus the knives that I'm producing now in Damascus, just to show you. So this is my first ever knife I made with Cody, my first ever Bowie, and that is all Damascus, made in his shop. That is a Damascus pommel, Damascus ferrule, all from the same billet, mild steel guard. This is light years. I designed that handle, and I've learned to design handles even better. But this is a raffle knife if you're interested. But moving forward here, some more that I do have still. I have what I call my Dark Storm, which is dark Damascus, some nickel silver, and some darker core steel. This one is in the making. This is for Rocky Mountain Gunners Association. I'm doing a raffle knife for. And this one is available. This one is too, if you're interested. But this one's available, has a sheath. My sheath work has improved. Pommel, mild steel pommel, mild steel bolster. Yeah, twisted Damascus there. I mean, that's all stuff I made in his shop alongside him. I'm doing the work. He's showing me how to do things more efficiently and better. And some things require tools that I don't have. But my point of saying that is my skills are far, years and years and years at the level that I was at, and the mindset that I had and the skills that I didn't have. I would have been years before I even approached this, or getting close to. Some stock removal stuff. These are some new designs I call my SOC, Simple Outdoor Knife. It's not replacing the WLD. I'm going to still run with the WLD. Oh, here's one more Damascus one I got to kind of fix. The edge kind of ate up into my Damascus there. So I got to fix that, but that's one that I made. That is a Puukko knife. But let's see, show you some more here. So this is for an order. These are my Wixon knives. I got all kinds I'll try to show here at the beginning, but I don't want to take this too long. My point is, he's opened my eyes, and I'm repping his shirt in this video because this is pushing me to the areas I always wanted to be. And so that's all shout out to Cody with Little Wolf Ironworks. Great mentor, great teacher, great friend. He's like a brother to me. But I did recently get some new tools. I got a 2x72 grinder, AMK. I got a buffer. I have now 2 drill presses. I have a portable bandsaw with a swag table, which I'll be showing here once I get my temporary shop set up. That'll be on my property while we're starting stuff on the main shop here in the next 6 months to a year, just little by little building it and getting it off the ground. But that's just kind of just the update. And it's just mostly just Cody's awesome. By him and his family bringing my wife and I in, made our trip there, especially with her extending through the winter, so much more memorable and amazing. But anyway, so future real quick in closing here, guys. I'm writing 2 books. I'm going to start a 3rd outline. My book, Dawn of the Spear. I am almost done with the first part, which I'm excited because it's no longer building the character that you get to know and the type of person he is. It's getting into the meat of the book. And then I'm also writing a intro into black bladesmithing for just my take on it. Not getting too crazy into details and stuff like that. Just simple and effective. Classes, I will hopefully be running single person classes this fall, where you'll do a forged brute to finish knife in a day. And I'll talk more about that later on. My website, I've done a ton of work on. I'm trying to keep that updated, so go check that out. And I just want to kind of give you guys a word of encouragement with everything I just said here. I believe in challenging yourself in all things in life. And one of the things I'm getting into is amateur powerlifting, because I want a goal. I want something to challenge me. And one of the things I've learned in working out, and this you can put into life perspective too, is if you don't have a goal in mind, you're not going to get to where you want to be. The same thing in knife making. I had a goal in mind, but I had to change tracks. I had to go and search for the right information, the right instruction, the right training to get me to that goal, to have a launching point. Because what I just showed you is a launching point. Without Cody, without his knowledge and skills and him passing that to me and then continuing to work on those skills, you're not going to build anything, but you have to stay consistent at it. So my encouragement to you is, if you have a goal in mind, make sure you're not just limiting your resources and resourcefulness. Go and find a mentor. Go and find somebody that knows what they're doing and create a launching pad to get you to where you want to be. All right, guys, that's all I got. God bless. Keep your hands folded, your blade sharp, powder dry. We'll see you next time.